Hey Morgan, so a couple disclaimers before I start your reading. You'll notice that I didn't put the intro in the beginning, and that was just to like save time because I know that you want this reading as soon as possible and long overdue, and to download it and then put it into like the editing thing and then to upload it, download that and then upload it just takes a long time, so I can do it right from my computer as soon as this is done. Second disclaimer, my nails are not painted. They look horrible. Another thing that would have taken more time. It's like one of those things I'm like, oh, I can't do it because I need to paint my nails. So I'm going to say screw that. So don't judge me. So yeah. Anyways, let's get started with your reading. I just did want to point out, so I have this Thomas Kincaid, Bridges of Faith book. And when you flip open to I just flipped open a page, and it said, your focus is, I believe, a kind of spiritual vocation, a sense of what you are called to do, which I thought was kind of interesting because that's actually like what you were, asking about. So I'm just let's just see what Spirit says. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know right now. Okay. By the way, don't ever feel like you can't reach out to me. You can reach out to me anytime. It doesn't matter. Whatever I'm going through, it does not matter. Like, as a matter of fact, like, helping people, like, sometimes actually pulls me out of that. And I'm not lying to you when I say that, like, your videos actually did help me. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. So, like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, what you do does make a difference. It especially makes a difference to me. But, like, not only did I love your videos, I shared your videos, I sent them to my friends, I showed my boyfriend, I showed my parents, like, I showed everybody. Like, I love your stuff. And as a matter of fact, I showed one of my friends the reading that you did for me, and she actually wants one, so I'll be sure to, like, connect you guys, so she'll make a donation or whatever you charge or whatever. So, like, she is one of my really good friends that, I was with her during her awakening. And so sometimes she'll ask me for a reading, and I know that she'll love what you do too. So these are the Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy Oracle decks. You have Power Animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you in the situation. So you might have a spirit animal, spirit guide that comes in the form of an animal that it really is, or maybe it's like also like a message for you to get in touch with your own like spirit animal guides. But there's like some kind of like animal or working with animals that is somehow significant. This says you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you healing, teaching, and guidance. Helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So yeah, I know this probably doesn't narrow things down for you because it's like, you already know that, right? And we both know that about you, but this is literally like the spirit just telling you like what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be healing, you're supposed to be teaching, you're supposed to be guiding, and you do all of those things using your psychic insight, your clairvoyant energies. Like those are, abilities. You really, like, you can use those to help other people, and you do. And the fact that, like, you're life at 3, and so, like, you're supposed to be creative, the way that in which you do, like, you're healing, like, healing people, and the way that in which you, like, the platform that you're able to do that on, like, it's so creative. Like, you have such a creative mind, and, like, to see, like, to actually, like, have you as somebody who watches my videos and then to discover like all this talent, I'm like, wow. Like, I literally, like, when I started to see your stuff and like started to connect with you more, I was like, why haven't I been talking to her more like since the beginning? Like, at first it's just like a subscriber, but like I really feel connected to you. Like, I genuinely feel connected to you. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of like mostly talking and not doing your reading, but like, I love you, girl. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I love you. So like, stop beating yourself up. I don't know, like, if like, do you suffer from like depression? Like, do you have depression? Do you have like depressive episodes? Like, what's your mental health like? Like, are you bipolar, borderline? Do you have like those kind of like situations happening with you? Or are you just PMSing because the moon's here? Like, what's going on with you? Because Like, I know everybody has highs and lows, but like, I was so shocked to see like how sad you were, because you come off as somebody who just has it so together, like emotionally, and like and you're so funny. Like, you're so funny. So I'm like, how is somebody who's this high vibed like feeling this low? And it just makes me want to like pick you right back up. Like, come on, get up. Come on, let's be goofy together. Like, you know, but it's not trying to put a band-aid over some deep issues here. That's why I'm kind of curious. If you're not comfortable talking to me about that kind of stuff, like, totally don't want to overstep that boundary. But like, I'm definitely here if you need to talk about those kind of things too. Like, I am a mental health ambassador. I obviously suffer from my own issues. So like, I am understanding. So you have emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift for us all. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable and to feel those low vibrational, it's like the lower you go, the higher you're able to go. So accepting that sensitivity, it's going to be beneficial for you. It's something that you have to do. And like, another thing too is that since you're so artistically creative, you can channel all that negative emotion and you can make something beautiful out of it. You can write poetry, you can write a song, you can, you know, and some people don't have that ability. Like, the fact that you're able to not only have the creative outlet and this super creative mind, but you have the emotional sensitivity to channel some of that pain into something beautiful that other people can heal from too, if that makes sense. And you have clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. This was on the bottom of the deck. And this is actually really funny because I already told you to do this, but you probably already do. I'm not sure if you do any moon rituals, if you burn your affirmations or do anything like that. But there's like some clearing exercises that you can do for yourself. Also some shielding, not letting other things penetrate your energy too. Based on what you told me, though, it seems like a lot of it's self-inflicted. Like, it's a lot of self-talk, negative self-talk. So you can also clear yourself from those things, too. And, of course, I don't know, like, how closely you work with the archangels, but, like, Archangel Raphael, like, you can call upon Archangel Raphael to help clear yourself. Okay, so, since I won't shut up, and I spent most of that time just talking, you have power animal, you are profoundly clairvoyant, emotional sensitivity, and to clear yourself. These are aspects you need to focus on. Humor. Okay, so that's kind of like answer something, right? The way that you use humor is great. Like, literally, you know what's so crazy is I always talk about how like there should be like a spiritual comedian, like an actual comedian that like goes around and like talks about like synchronicities and stuff like that, because there's nobody out there. And they have all these memes and all these people who do these funny like things that are in all these like groups and stuff, and I'm like, wow, like these are so funny. Like, somebody needs to be out, like, whoever's creating these things needs to be out there doing some kind of comedy, and I feel like you could definitely like do that. Like, your tiny hands tarot, dude, I'm not even lying. And, like, you're pomade Francesca, stay away from me. Dude, I literally watch them on repeat. So, like, when I'm having a bad time, I literally can watch those videos and just be like, yes. Yes. So, humor, using humor. You have freedom. Oh, wait. Okay, so the affirmation for this one is, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And that's with this emotional sensitivity, kind of like that yin and yang, like being able to feel those higher and lower vibrations. You have freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. So yeah, yes, and I truly do believe, like, I know you said that your business wasn't doing well. I truly do believe that the universe will send you the people that you're meant to connect with, and like that you're meant to you know, like, if you're meant to make money from this, like, you can and you will. You have to manifest it and put an action to it every day, and just, you know, and that's easier said than done, right? Because, like, here I am, and I went months without doing videos, but I do know that, like, doing them is beneficial for other people and for me. Like, it makes me feel like I'm purposeful. Even if I don't get hardly any views, it's still, like, I know that, like, whoever did watch it needed to hear those messages, kind of type of thing. And that's what you kind of need to remember too. And like, you do have the power to create your own destiny. You can create your perfect life. So whatever's not vibrationally aligning for you right now, you need to figure it out what it is, because you do have the freedom to create whatever you want for yourself. You have gratitude. Okay, so I was actually going to tell you this too, but it sounds so cliche to me when I tell people to do this, but I tell people to do this all the time, and I actually should do it more. It's writing a gratitude list. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Saying that to yourself, especially like when you're in that mindset, like to actually say to yourself, to tell that little voice in your head that's saying like, oh, it's not good, I'm not gonna, like, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I am thankful for this lifetime, for these gifts, for this mission. I am grateful and I accept it. And then like just the little things, like I'm grateful that I was able to make a creative Dremel today. Like I am thankful that, you know, I had 182 subscribers, and I am thankful, like whatever it is, like whatever you're thankful for, you know, it's the little things that you need to just remind yourself. Like, I know it's like so easy to be able to focus on all the things that like you're lacking, or that you want, or like that you need or desire, and like all the things that you don't have. But really, like when you just shift your perspective just a little bit, and you're like, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm so blessed to have this, like reminding yourself of those things really does help. It helps change your whole vibration. And you have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, see? And I think that you told me even, like, we're, like, each person is their own worst critic. So, like, you're your own worst critic. You need to have more balance. And it's on top of this clear yourself card. So, clearing yourself, finding that balance. And listen, there's no right or wrong way to, like, channel your gifts, like what you do and the different things that you do. It's okay that you're scattered, that you do all these different projects. It's actually quite beautiful and quite like I feel like you're a jack of all trades. Like you have all these different gifts and all these different things that you do, and you're being creative and you're helping people, and there's no wrong way to do that. You know, you have the power. You're just supposed to follow your mind's eye as it comes. And having ADHD and being like all over the place, that may sometimes take you in different directions and hard to focus on one thing at a time. But really, it's okay, because the way that you're wired and the gifts that you have and the way that you receive guidance, whatever you receive at that time is what you're going to do. You feel guided to work on this song or sing today, then that's what you're going to do today. You know? And so it's just making sure that you have that balance. You have like a lot of green here, like a lot of greens, like there's greens in here, and some greens and purple. So maybe like really like focusing on your heart chakra. There's a lot of purple too, so your crown chakra too. So humor, freedom, gratitude, and balance. Okay, so you did get that spirit animal deck, so I think I'll pull more of these than I normally would. Let's see. You have Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. So just like reminding yourself that love is everywhere, and to experience love and to embrace it, to just be in the moment. So Nightingales may be important. The card number is 41, so that represents the number 5, and it is all about change. You have the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. And also, so like that's under the freedom card, and it takes me back to like, you know, you're not having as much successes that you thought you would or that you wanted at this time, and this is just spirit reminding you like slow and steady does win the race. And this is on top of your gifts and like the message that say that you as you receive your guidance, that's what you should be doing, and you're already doing it. So slow and steady does win the race, and so like it's gonna pan out. You have koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Dude, I was gonna say, I might have been you, but it wasn't. But there was this, like, this thing, it was, like, a TikTok, and it said, why, something about a koala, and she was like, because they're marsupials. I wish I knew, like, the right words, but she was like, Why aren't koalas bears? And the other girl goes, because they're marsupials. And she was like, no, because they're not qualified. So, man, I could have done a better delivery on that, not gonna lie. But okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is represents card number 8, and this is all about abundance and finding your financials and material gain. So that's all coming for you too. And the affirmation underneath is spirit has a plan. So just remember that everything is divinely guided. It just, as long as you're embracing your emotional sensitivity and you remain grateful, like, you're not forgotten. Like, your plans are not forgotten. Spirit has not forgotten you. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and spirit has a plan for you, a big plan for you. Oh, and you have ant spirit, time to collaborate. What's up? And not just with me, like with other people too. Like I said, you have like this profoundly clairvoyant gift that's going to link you up with the people that you need to link up with. And so I think that's really beautiful. These ants are like putting together a puzzle piece. So it's time to collaborate, and that is one energy and represents like leadership. So that's like actually really cool, because you do have your own business going, and that this clearing yourself, finding balance, and this leadership energy is all aligning together. So it's all in one row. So the collaboration, clearing yourself, finding balance, that's all connected. You have hummingbird spirit, be here now. Did you ever watch The Midnight Gospel? The Midnight Gospel on Netflix? You should really watch that show if you haven't. You have turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So you have gratitude coming through twice. So you have gratitude here and gratitude here. And it was just Turkey Day. And this is energy, this is card number 61, so it's 7 energy. And 7 energy is about having spiritual wisdom and putting the pieces of a puzzle together. So like that 7 energy is just being more in touch with the loving energy, that high vibrational energy of gratitude and grace. So you're giving and receiving with gratitude. Here, I'll put this here. Okay, so for animals, you have nightingale, turtle, koala, ant, hummingbird, and turkey. Let's see if any more want to come out real quick. This one. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Watch and wait. So spirit does have a plan for you. And that's card number 53, which again is 8 energy. So like the abundance that you're seeking is definitely coming. Okay. These are angel oracle cards. Okay, they jumped out. Or that jumped out. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? And remember, like, your purpose is to allow your soul to be creative, to create, to experience love, to understand and experience the human emotions and unconditional love, and spread it out to others, and try to raise the vibration of Mother Gaia and all of its inhabitants, and align yourself with your truths and your values, and shedding the egos so that you can operate from an energetic whole as an enlightened being. So that's what your goal is. Anything that's making you feel any less than purposeful, if you don't feel it in that, like, it's not serving what you feel, if it doesn't make you feel good or you feel like it's not making others feel good, then don't do it. But again, like, you're going to be receiving the guidance as it comes. I just got like a wave of calm over me somehow. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to your divine purpose, which way takes you away from it. Oh, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's coming through for you. I am with you, giving you the courage to make the life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So I feel like there are some things that you need to let go of in order to truly experience like the happiness that you are seeking. So this is Archangel Michael coming through to you. Like, there's something that you have to, like, I don't know if it's necessarily give up, but like aspects of yourself, some shedding of the ego, some things that need to, like, that aren't high vibrational enough to go onto the next level. Like, you can't level up until you let go of some of these things. It's like a test. And Archangel Michael is going to give you this courage as you do that, because that's what's going to help you work on your purpose. You have Archangel Raziel. Oh wait, sorry, I should put these here. There they go. Spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truth. So sacred geometry may be important for you at this time. You do beautiful mandalas too. Another super creative way to, like, incorporate readings and uplift people. Like, that is so crazy. Like, how did you think of that? You know? So Archangel Raziel coming through for you. So the Archangel Raziel and Archangel Michael can definitely help you. Clear any energy, give you courage, help you make decisions. You can ask for guidance. What should I work on today? How can I get myself out of this? Can you help clear me? Like, anything that you want, you can use that guidance. That spiritual understanding card is actually underneath this emotional sensitivity. So I also feel like that's kind of important too, because I feel like you need to have those low moments. You need to have, like, these questions in order to come out the other side. Like, you can't experience the light without the dark. That's what I said earlier about the highs and the lows. Like, as low as you get, the higher you ascend. So you're getting all this spiritual understanding. You're going through these things so that way you can relate to other people, so that way you can come out the other side, so you can channel some of that negativity into something beautiful. And so that's under this emotional sensitivity, this spiritual understanding. And then Archangel Michael, working on your divine life purpose, is underneath this profoundly clairvoyant energy, where they're telling you, like, hey, we're going to give it to you as it comes, so pay attention. You have passion, Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So a renewed passion is coming for you. And again, you have this time to collaborate. So your love life and your career. Okay. Next we have Numerology. Emotions are running high. We know, Spirit. We know. It's okay. And it's a super moon, so it's kind of funny because it's like a full moon literally right now as we speak. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to upload it, and while I'm uploading it, I'm going out to burn my own affirmations. So I'm also going to burn some for you, because I really just want the universe to be looking out for you. Ooh, I think my laptop's going to die. Let me see here. Ooh, 22 minutes left. Okay, crap, and I don't know if I stop, if it'll, I might have to do, like, part 1 and part 2, because I don't want it to die. Okay, it's don't let pride get in your way. I should go grab my charger. That's what I should do. Emotions are running high. Don't let pride get in your way. Prosperity lies ahead. See, yeah, and that's underneath the spirit. I'm sorry, on top of, Spirit has a plan. Watch and wait. Okay, nothing will come of the situation. Okay, so this is literally saying, like, you're overly worrying about something, and, like, nothing bad's gonna happen. Nothing is gonna nothing except yourself is going to stop you from creating everything that you need to create, from being everything that you need to be. And again, so also, like, this is on the clear yourself, this is on balancing, collaborating, living with passion. If you don't do those things, then then you'll stay still. Nothing will come into fruition. And again, it's void, of course, moon. Void. And it looks like a full moon too. So again, this is like darkness. This is a very dark card, and there's just a little beam of light, and I feel like that's kind of like the energy that you need to be, that you have right now, especially when you are in a dark spot. Like, there is enough light to keep you going. You are that light. Even when there's darkness around you, you are the light, and you just need to remind yourself of that. You are the light. I'm like stressing out because I don't want my laptop to die and I have to start all over. And like, I hate it when something like that happens, because then the cards are already out and people think that like you didn't pull them. Okay, so a win-win outcome is forecast. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so these are like on top of each other, and I think it's kind of significant because you have don't let pride get in your way and don't let your past hold you back. And get this. Right on top of that is, right underneath that rather, is I'm working with you, giving you the courage to make life changes so that you can work on your divine life purpose. So I feel like these are the things that are getting in your way. Your pride, your ego, your past. There's things that are just holding you back. Let's see. This goes here. No, it goes here. You have worked through your fears. I feel like this is what you're blocking, and like these are what's blocking you, your blockages. But you have also hold your vision. Hold your vision. Okay, time out. Let me know. What? Love you too. You're such a jerk. Okay, I'm super sorry. Oh, okay. Visually, this is not gonna be cute. Super sorry. Because I'm gonna have to put that like over here somewhere. No. No. Super sorry. Okay. Come over here. Okay, moving forward. Super sorry about the break. While I was out, I was singing doo 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 doo. Okay, it's time to take action. So if you feel like you've been stagnant, 2828 on the timestamp. If you've been feeling stagnant, it's time to take action. And yeah, we were talking about that earlier too, kind of like the vibration. You have to be in that vibration. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's a relief. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And that, of course, comes with you following your guidance and remembering that slow and steady wins the race. It's all aligning here. Whoa, okay. You have be bold and make the first move. So again, more of taking action. And show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Okay, this is the Light Seers Oracle deck. You have share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. I don't know if you've ever heard of Nahko and Medicine for the People. I know that like I suggest reading like that a lot. Like I suggest that in my readings a lot. But there's a song, it's like we are coming out of our caves. catch a swell, catch a wave to another inspiring place. And again, there's like Egypt here. I said, and like an ocean, an oasis. And this is after being in darkness. This is after being in the cave and coming out the other side and sharing your experiences. So sharing that darkness that you've been through, being vulnerable and open with your emotions. And sharing your voice, sharing your story, sharing your voice literally, singing, sharing your voice literally, speaking, healing, teaching. And you're doing that. That's what you're doing. This is part of your purpose. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Sharing your voice, and you're doing that. I don't want you to be like disappointed, because I know you kind of like wanted specifics, but I really hope that you get this like recurring message to trust the universe and to follow your guidance as it comes. You have the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. I 100% believe that you are a part of my soul tribe. I literally do believe that like our guides are working together, especially like at this time. I feel very inspired by you, and I genuinely believe that, like, and it's not just like me and you, it's like anybody with a spiritual awakening. It's like all of us are coming together and learning things from each other, and like that, it's all part of this like master plan. And again, spirit has a plan. Watch and wait. Where's it at? Koala. Yeah, spirit has a plan. And so it's the great gathering, and things are happening that you don't know why, or you can't see the bigger picture, but like every single thing that you do, every action, every word, everything has a chain reaction, and every kind of vibration that you put out into the universe, like somebody's going to resonate with it. So whether that is being like emotionally vulnerable, that is being goofy and funny, or that is being serious and actually giving like your intuitive, using your spiritual gifts and using your intuition and your passionately helping people and teaching people and healing people. So it's all coming together, and like that collaboration, it's not on top of the collaboration, it's actually a little bit further, but it's on top of this, like using your gifts and being profoundly clairvoyant and accepting the insight as it comes to you. So you'll also know who you're supposed to be collaborating with, who you're supposed to be working with, who you're supposed to be connecting with. And it's going to be people that raise your vibration. You have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And you have the yes card, just say yes, which I also think is interesting because it's on top of this nothing will come of the situation card, because it's almost like you're blocking your own way. It's like you're getting in your own way, you're overthinking it. You just need to say yes, take action, take a leap of faith, go with it. When the spirit gives you guidance and it resonates with you and you say yes, I affirm, I claim this, and then you take action with it. And then, and it's time to take action. So just say yes, show the world, and that's on top of the show the world the real you card too, and living with passion. And clearing yourself. Say yes. Okay. We have men talking, longing for home, belonging, the original lightworkers. So I'm like 99% sure you're a Starseed. Do you have like O negative blood, or maybe like O positive? Maybe like, do you have like a negative blood type? Maybe you have like B negative, something with it. It's either going to be O or a negative. So I truly do believe that like you are a Starseed, and there is this like longing for home. Sometimes like the energies that are in this world, like in this 3D world, are super depressing. Like the darker aspects of humanity can really get you down, and not only like your own emotions, but like the emotions of others, especially if like you're an empath. Like it's really hard out here for an empath and somebody who has spiritual gifts, and like to see like all the hurt in the world, and also knowing so much love and light and wanting to spread it. It can be a really daunting task at times. And there's also this feeling like you don't belong here. And like, I think that was really interesting that you said I'm leaving this planet. And it's not even like to say like suicide. It's just like, I mean, you may actually be feeling that too. I'm not, dismissing that at all. But what I'm saying is like that choice of words is interesting because it's longing for home, and that starseed longing for a place that's not there or that you can't return to at this time. And that feeling of like homesick, and it's crippling, especially if you don't know what it is, or if you're not aware of it and you don't know where that longing comes from. And again, there's like being around water. Like, see how similar these cards are? Where did it go? This one. It's like sitting alone by water after all this darkness. And here you are in the light, but you're still kind of like sitting in the same spot. You're out of the cave. So you need to enjoy it now. Now you're out of the cave. And if you're not, then you're coming out of the cave. So, whoops, wrong way. And then you have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So, like, that's like, if you knew that you could do anything at all, and you knew you'd be supported, what is it that you would do? So, and that's actually funny, too, because you actually said something similar, or you said something about being on a stage singing. I think it was, like, the pick a card reading, and ever since then, I've been really, like, singing way more than I ever have. And I recently quit smoking, so my voice is like changing a little bit. But because you said that to me, like, I literally can see myself singing more, and it makes me like want to sing. And I know I have a lot to do to like train my voice to get it back, but that's something that like I remind myself, like, I can do it if I want to do that, and the spirit will support me, and I can make it happen. I really want to get my song out there one day. And I know that when it's meant to happen, it will happen. And I truly, truly believe that. I just don't think it's the right timing. And I trust that. So you need to learn to listen to that too. Is trusting your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? This is like you can create the perfect life for yourself. Like, you can manifest anything that you want. What would you do? Nothing is too ridiculous. Nothing is too out there. You can literally make a... did you ever watch The Secret? Watch The Secret. You can look it up on YouTube. It's like a documentary. It's like an hour and something long. They really hype it up in the beginning, but the information that they're telling you is 100% true, and it's like insane. You can literally manifest anything that you want for yourself. You just have to be in the right vibration, take the action, and trust the process, and be grateful along the way. Act as if you already have it. Act as if everything that you want is already yours, and just trust that you're doing the right thing. Trust your path. You have keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So if you ever do feel like you are alone, you do have like a huge spiritual team that's like working with you nonstop. And like, so here you are. You're the keeper of the earth. You're here. You're helping. And here's all your guides and the archangels and your ancestors. Like, there's a whole family line. People that you've never met in this lifetime, people that you've met in other lifetimes, like, they are here and they're helping and they're trying to guide you. So just make sure that you're open to receive it. It's harder for spirit to help guide you. And they're not going to intervene. They're not going to intervene because you have free will. You can choose whatever you want to do, and they're just going to support you no matter what it is. And they're going to just kind of guide things along the way, make things easier for you. Even including setting detours in front of you to test you, to help you go further, and to make sure that this gathering, that this birthing new age, that we do what we're sent here to do. And then you have soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, which I thought is really interesting because you have soul tribe here, soul family here. You are not alone. You don't have to do it alone. Like, those are all recurring messages. So that's really interesting too. So, and that's on top of It's Time to Collaborate card. These are things that you can do in your everyday life to kind of just be a little bit more higher vibed. You have movement. So this is like dancing, yoga, move your body, kinesthetic energy. You got to move. And this is 9 energy, and this is about being humanitarian. a philanthropist, if you will, a voice for the voiceless, speaking up against things. They're like the lawmakers, the changers, the way that society, views things. That's the energy of 9, and that's coming through this movement card. You have massage. Get a massage from somebody. Have somebody give you a massage, like a full body massage. Like, just release some of that tension that's like in your body. You have look to the stars. So learning more about your starseed origins, learning more about your cycles with the moon, and how you especially as a female, how your cycles go with the moon. Like, you have to look, there's a lot of things, and your ancestors too, like looking to the stars will really help you. I know that you know about the zodiac stuff, so that stuff too. But just looking into things about astrology, maybe look more closely at your birth chart, some things, and 40/40 when I said that. So, take a look at your birth chart, really kind of like dig into that, into astrology, more into astrology. I feel like that's a message for you too, that you should be looking more into astrology. Or doing something with astrology, maybe doing people's charts, or learning what you can read from people's charts. But that's coming through strong, and that's 4 energy, and 4 energy is like hard work. It's putting in work. It's being reliable. It's showing up on time. It's the workers. Like, people who are 4s are always like, oh my gosh, 4 is the most boring life path number. I'm like, no, like, we need 4s. Like, 4s are the people who get stuff done. Because I know, like, for me personally, like, yes, I'm an 11, but like, I need that 4 energy. I wish I had more 4 energy, because I don't, and it would help me get things done way better. I'd be way more productive if I had some 4 or some 8, but I don't, so here I am. And then you have build strength. So maybe, like, doing some like Tai Bo or Quick Gong or some kind of thing where you're building strength in your body. So it's like really taking care of your body, mind, and spirit. And if one of those things are aligned, or not, if one of those things are not aligned, then the rest can't fall into suit. So taking care of your mind, taking care of your spirit, but then also making sure that you're moving and building strength, testing the physical limitations of your body, really nourishing your body. So yeah, let's see. You have connect with fire. Burn your affirmations. Burn them. So connect with fire. This is 3 energy. Card number 12. So be creative when it comes to doing your affirmations. Dance around the fire. Dead ass, like dance around the fire. Oops. Oh wow, okay, so burning bowl ritual came out. I feel like these are too many. Oh, you have connect with your ancestors. That is flipped up right. I'm just gonna take them. Screw it, they all fell out. Okay, so that one's last. Okay, connect with fire, burning bowl ritual, card number 7, again with the spirituality. Oh wow, and this is card number 34, so that's 7 also. 7. So you have abundance planning, and this is card number 1. So writing out financial goals, like actually having them planned out. How much you plan to make with this, how much you plan to make with that. Setting and not being afraid of receiving money or getting money for your services, because money has no negative or positive energy. It's what you make it. It's neutral. It's a neutral energy. So if you make it positive, it'll be positive. If you make it negative, it'll be negative. But if you believe that 43 too, as I was talking there. So if you write these things down, if you tell Spirit, like, this is what I want, this is what I'm gonna plan for, this is what I'm gonna do to get it, Spirit's gonna like come in there and help you with that. Okay, you have music. Obviously, making music, listening to music. Music is a way for you to escape, for you to, embrace any of those kind of emotions. Another thing that I just want to point out too, like, a lot of times when I'm sad, I listen to sad music, but I make it a rule, something that I learned, is for every like negative song, or like sad song that I listen to, like, I counteract it later. So if I'm listening to I pay attention to the amount of songs that I listen to that are low vibration. which are some of them necessary. They're rarely necessary. They actually help release some of that's inside. But then I also listen to something that's high vibrational, so that way, I get a little bit uplifted. I do like listening to like Christian music sometimes too, or like Nahko and Medicine for the People, like so spiritually conscious music that like is uplifting, or even just like some chill step. One thing that's like I love listening to is like Alan Watts chill step, and it's just kind of like relaxing, and there's like the messages in there too. So there's just like you can use music however you feel like you can use music. I'm just like rambling now, I think, but music definitely helps me, and I hope that you got something out of that, because it does help me, and that may help you too, because I don't want you sitting there listening to like super 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 sad depressing songs all the time and allowing yourself to stay in that energy if you're not gonna like just listen and kind of be like, oh, I feel better, singing like Paramore on the top of your lungs, and then like I feel better. But then if you don't feel better, to like listen to something that's gonna make you smile, like that makes you feel good. So let's see here. You have make a vision board, which I also said. So Spirit's confirming, if you already have a vision board, you can either add to it or just start over. I would start over from scratch, like not even considering any old vision boards and then comparing them if you have that. So making a vision board, just kind of like realign with what you're trying to manifest. And then also I think that may be a good exercise too, because then you can visually see what it is that you're trying to manifest. I feel like a lot of answers will come to you when you do that too. Like just take a bunch of magazines and cut out like what interests you, what you like, what speaks to you, and when you look at all together, different messages, different themes are going to come out of that, and you'll be able to pinpoint like what's most important, what it is, and then it's on top of this abundance planning. So that's some homework for you, is to do your vision board and then to do your abundance planning at the same time. Like do those exercises at the same time. You have sync with the moon. I also said that. Look for fairies. So there will be fairies and orbs around you that you might be able to see or connect with. You have meditate. Making sure that you meditate. This is card number 30, so this is 3 energy. You have 8 energy. Meditating will definitely help you become more abundant. And these burning bowl rituals. You have deep breathing. So deep breathing exercises will help you, and it should also be used in conjunction with abundance planning and your vision board. So like really like clearing yourself, centering yourself, doing your deep breathing exercises, even if it's just a couple minutes a day, like it really just changes your consciousness for just a little bit. And you have dance, which is funny because so at the beginning you had movement and then you had dance, so it kind of like comes full circle. Making sure you're doing some kind of yoga or qigong or something where you're moving, and dancing around like a goofball, dancing around and singing, dancing around, doing some aerobics. And last but not least, we have connect with your ancestors, and this is actually the one that popped up, and I think it's so cool, because the ancestors are coming through very, very strong, and they're like with you 1000%. And like, so they have this like third eye and like these different parts of you like separating and coming back through, so that you might be astral projecting maybe also, but there's your ancestors are really trying to connect with you and really trying to tell you something. And again, looking to the stars, something with the stars, maybe it's your starseed origins or your starseed ancestry, but really digging into your family tree, maybe like doing a 23andMe like DNA thing eventually. Like those are some things that you should be doing at this time, and just remember that your ancestors are totally 100,000% with you. Alright, I'm going to pull some of my self-made deck, which I actually added to, so we'll see what comes out. No. Okay, so Archangel Muriel, which is peace and harmony, the truth of God, helps with struggling emotions, helps negative emotions, and helps discover innermost truths. Like, get out of here. Go, Archangel Muriel. Like, you're like really coming through when we need you the most. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. So it helps with struggling emotions, helps negative emotions, and helps discover innermost truths. So Archangel Muriel is definitely one. Archangel Muriel and Michael are going to be working together with you to help you, like, really, like, tune into your purpose, even though 49. And I truly believe, like, that there is no one set purpose for you. I feel like, you know, like, you're going to be doing all these different things. I feel like you're also going to write a book, or, like, you're going to write, like, a playwright, or you're going to write something that, like, gets a lot of attention. But a lot of things, you also, I feel like that's not going to come until later. You're going to get attention by using your voice, by having, like, oral communication. But then it's going to go to written. Like, you're going to write, you're going to share. So, I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what's coming through. You have abundance is coming, financial and or emotional abundance. So abundance is coming. And that has come through the reading. Wow. Okay, so it's money is not evil, but the intention behind it may be shadow energy. Knowing that you deserve money and it will not make you lose humility is important for you to know right now. That's really crazy because I literally said that and it literally came through. So yeah, making sure that you don't have any, like, positive or negative judgments or energy towards money, so that way it comes freely to you. Wow, you are never alone. Your guides and angels are with you, guiding you. Look for feathers and coins. So yeah, you're never alone. Your guides are with you, coming through. It says say thank you, give a compliment, tell someone you are proud of them. Like, just like giving energy, good energy out into the world. So I fill myself with love and I send it out into the universe. Try to compliment somebody. Go for, if you're not, like, leaving the house, go for a walk, run into people, and just, like, give them compliments. I feel like you need that. Not only do they need that, but, like, you need that. Like, it makes you feel better. You have affirmations, intentions, and manifestations. They are agreements. You need to go do that, like, ASAP. Rocky. Affirmations, intentions, and manifestations. No. I'm so sorry. I'm freaking out right now because I did not pull these cards. I did not look at these cards. And I said that, and then what does it say? I fill myself with love and I said it. Okay, so it says be a little softer. Listen to how you speak to others and how they speak to you. That is crazy, though. I love it when messages come through multiple times, like, recurring, because it really is, like, trying to hone in on a specific message, and I just love being able to communicate that. So I really hope it resonates with you. It says be a little softer. Listen to how you speak to others and how they speak to you. And go see a waterfall or be around water. And that's also come through in your reading, to be around water. You have color therapy red. Using red as a color therapy. This helps with emotions, excitement, energy, passion, courage, attention. And it helps with the root chakra. And I think it's interesting because you have courage and passion coming through in your readings that I can remember specifically. So helping you with those things will be the color red, color therapy. And gray, so color therapy gray. You have emotions. It helps you be neutral, practical, conservative, formal, and quiet. And also helps with the heart chakra. And helps eliminate fear. Color therapy gray. Okay, bottom of the deck. Shred the ego so that we may operate from an energetic whole as enlightened beings. And don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words and don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. Don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words and don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. Okay, well, it's like 1:30 in the morning. That really was not my best singing that I can do. And yeah, I literally hope this resonates with you. I hope that raises your vibrations at least a little bit. Sorry, it's like a little bit less professional. I feel like I know you a little bit better, and this is what I can. This is what I would do for my friends. This is like me, 100%. So, hope you don't like me less. But finally, what I have here is the Mark Nepo Book of Awakening inspirational cards, and it says, "What will you do today?" The precious human birth is unrepeatable. So what will you do today, knowing that you are one of the rarest forms of life to ever walk the earth? How will you carry yourself? What will you do with your hands? What will you ask of, and of whom? Okay, sending lots of love and light to you, and I really hope this reading resonates with you, and I'm super, super sorry that it wasn't sooner, and I'm super sorry that my nails weren't painted, and that I didn't do the intro in the beginning, and I really hope that it really resonates, and thanks so much for the reading that you did for me. It really helped me, and I love you, and I'm sending you so much love and light, and thanks again.